Habibi, come to Dubai, and now everyone is in Dubai. Recently, a lot of people who work online are moving to Dubai, and for good reasons. I am a day trader, I work completely online, and I moved to Dubai last year in July 2022. We will divide this video in two parts. The first will be fixed expenses and the next will be variable expenses. In fixed expenses, we will start with rent, utilities, insurance, and then the company setup cost. Before we start this video, I'm going to convert everything into USD so that it's easier for you guys. Let's first start with rent. I pay $27,000 a year in rent, so that turns out to be $2250 a month in rent. I live in a 2-bedroom apartment which is approximately 1500 square feet. Now the rent in Dubai varies a lot because Dubai is growing and they are constructing at a very fast pace. So for example, if I leave my house and I drive 10 to 15 minutes to the left, I can get a similar apartment for around $15,000 to $20,000 a year. And if I drive 10 to 15 minutes to the right, I can get a similar apartment for approximately $50,000 to $60,000 a year. And you can even pay upwards of $200,000 or $500,000 a year in rent if you want to. So I think where I am living, it's a good middle ground. I love it. And also this building allows pets. If you have a pet or if you're thinking of getting one, just keep in mind that not all the buildings are pet friendly here. If you want me to show you guys my apartment, do an apartment tour, let me know in the comment section below. And while you are there, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Now let's jump on to the utilities, electricity, water, mobile phone and internet. So for electricity and water, you have something called DEWA, D-E-W-A, DEWA here, that charge you for electricity, water and housing on a monthly basis. What is housing? Housing is just 5% of your rent that you pay DEWA every single month. So for me, that turns out to be around $200 to $250 every single month. Now coming to home internet and mobile phone, it's quite expensive here compared to what it was in Australia. I was in Australia before Dubai. For home internet, I am paying approximately $130 a month. The internet is really good. It's unlimited, 1000 Mbps, but I still feel like it's on the expensive side compared to US or Australia. I'm not sure about US, but in Australia, it was way cheaper than this. Coming to mobile plans, I pay $480 a year for my mobile plan, which turns out to be $40 a month. I said year because if you go for yearly plans, if you pay upfront, they give you a good discount. I'm with Virgin Mobile, so feel free to go to their website and check out their yearly plans or monthly plans. Now comes the insurance, which is very important if you're coming from countries like Australia, US, Canada. For example, me, I was in Australia, I had medical benefits. So to see my physician, I never paid a single penny, but I was also paying taxes. So you're not paying them directly, you are paying them indirectly. In Dubai, you don't pay any taxes, so you have to get a really good insurance, which is not that expensive, but just keep that in mind that you will have to pay for insurance every single year and go for a good insurance. Don't cheap out on insurance here. Because in Dubai, not all the insurance companies cover all the hospitals. So if you go for a good plan with a good insurance company, just keep in mind that you will be sorted in most of the hospitals here. For me, I pay around $800 a year and my insurance is pretty good. It covers most of the hospitals. So as I said, $800 a year is not that expensive. Just keep in mind to go for a good insurance. Personally, me, I think I've already used the $800 I paid them because when I moved to Dubai, because of the weather change, moving from a cold country to a hot country, I was sick quite a lot for a few months. I got a CT scan done and everything, so I think I have pretty much used my $800 that I paid them. Now comes the company setup cost, which is arguably the second biggest expense here after rent. And this also varies a lot, whether you're opening a free zone company or a mainland company. If you're opening a free zone company like I did, are you going for a Dubai free zone company or a Sharjah free zone company? Because there are different Emirates in UAE and you can go for free zones in different Emirates as well. What I would recommend you guys to do is go on Google, type down business consultant Dubai. You will get a list, go for the best one with the best reviews, call them and just get a quote. And I would also recommend not to go for the first option itself. Get a quote, have a meeting with 2 or 3 different business consultants and go for the one that you like. Now, if you want to keep it simple, maybe you are a day trader like me, you can just go ahead with the business consultant I use personally. The details will be in the description box below. I might get a kickback if the deal goes through, but again, I use them personally and I can recommend them. The process was a smooth sailing ship. And also, if you're a day trader like me, you can just contact them and ask them to copy my setup. Just say that I need a setup similar to Jay and they're gonna have a new business ready for you with the similar activities and everything the same. Now coming to the cost, it's also gonna vary from year to year because for the first year you have to pay the company establishment cost and for the visa cost and everything. If you get a 2 or 3 year visa, That means you don't have to pay the visa fees again for the next 2-3 years, but after 3 years you will have to pay again. For me, for the first year, I paid $9,000 a year for my company setup and 2 visas. And 2 weeks ago, I paid the renewal fees for the second year, and that was $7,000. So keep in mind, if you are moving to Dubai and if you are setting up a company with a good free zone with visas and stuff, you're gonna be spending around $6,000 to $10,000 a year just for the company setup. Now comes the second part of the video, which is the variable expense. Now in Dubai, it varies a lot because Dubai caters to everyone. If you want to live on a low budget, a cheap budget, you can do that. And if you want to go and splurge $100,000 or maybe $1 million a month on food and dining out and eating out and getting drunk, you can do that. That's the beauty of Dubai. It caters to everyone. The one thing that was a surprise for me personally moving from Australia to Dubai is how cheap is the food delivery service here. It's very quick and it's very cheap. If you go for these apps like Careem and Deliveroo, and if you get the pro subscription, and even if you spend $10 to $15, they don't charge you for any delivery, which is insane. Back in Australia, if I'm ordering something for $15, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be spending $15 more on just the delivery. And that is not the case in Dubai. And I have heard the same thing from a lot of different people who have moved from US to Dubai, Canada to Dubai, Australia to Dubai. They all say the same thing, that the food quality here is really good, the food is really good, and the delivery charges are nothing. So it's pretty cheap. So that is one spectrum. On the other hand, you can go out and spend $10,000 or maybe $15,000 a night on food. And that's why I said Dubai caters to everyone. Coming to the numbers, as I said, it varies a lot. For me, when I moved to Dubai for the first few months, I was ordering every single meal from outside because how cheap the delivery is. But now after eating out for a few months, I got sick of ordering in food, and that's why we have a cook. She comes in the morning, she cooks for us every single day, 1.5 to 2 hours every single day, and we pay her around $150 or $200 every single month, which is insane. It's like really cheap for a cook. And if you have a cook, you need to have groceries. And that's why for the first few months, I think I paid a very heavy surcharge for buying groceries, day-to-day stuff from our supermarket downstairs. As I said, Dubai caters to everyone. So if you are smart and if you know where to shop from, it's going to be very easy for you and very cheap for you as well. So now I have found a cheaper place. By cheap, I don't mean saving $1 or $2. No, they offer the same thing for less than half the price. And the amazing thing is that they both deliver to your doorstep. So it's not even about inconvenience. It's about just messaging them on WhatsApp. WhatsApp is a big deal in Dubai. Most of the businesses are on WhatsApp. I just message them, I need this. In the next 1 hour, they will be at my doorstep with the things I requested for less than half the price. So it's not about convenience or inconvenience. It's just about being smart. For numbers, I think I pay around $300 to $500 a month for my supermarket expenses. Again, it varies a lot. Some months it's going to be more than $1,000. Some months it's going to be less than $500. So it varies a lot. I can't give you a specific number. So for me, I don't keep a track of my food expenses or dining out expenses because I don't waste money anyways. I don't like going out a lot. So if I go out once in a week, twice in a month or something, I don't think about the expense. But for you, if you want to be a bit more precise with your supermarket expense or whatever, the next time you go to your local supermarket, maybe you go on a weekly basis, get the bill, go home, sit in front of your computer, open any local supermarket website in Dubai like Carrefour UAE or Westzone UAE, and copy that bill, add it to your cart, and then you will be able to compare if Dubai is more expensive or less expensive than your hometown. Also, if you're living in Dubai in summer months, you can't do a lot of stuff outside. So you have these indoor tennis courts, you have indoor cricket, you have indoor paddle, which is a really good game. I have tried a few times. So if you go for these, then your expenses are gonna keep adding up. That's why I said like variable expenses gonna vary from person to person. So if you're moving to Dubai, I would just say that for variable expense on the lower end, if you live frugally, it's going to be around $300 to $500 a month. On the higher end, it can be infinity because you can even spend $2 million a month on variable expense if you want to. And now I know your total expense is going to be a lot higher than if you add the fixed and the variable expense. For me, my expenses are a lot higher because I pay for a lot of different platforms. I am a day trader. I have a lot of business expenses as well. And I have freaking multiple app subscriptions. So all these expenses also stack up. But the thing is that these expenses did not help me make the decision of moving to Dubai or not, right? Because I had the same expenses back in Australia, I have the same expenses in Dubai. So now if you add all the expenses, that is the total. I have just taken $500 as a variable expense. It varies a lot, but the fixed expenses are pretty much fixed. If you guys want to know my reasons for moving to Dubai, check out this video I posted recently. It's my day trading journey. It also includes the reasons I decided to move to Dubai. And if you guys want to learn more about day in the life of a day trader in Dubai, check out this video. Hopefully this video helps you decide whether you should move to Dubai or not. If you guys have any questions for me for a day trader in Dubai, let me know in the comment section below. Again, if you guys want me to do an apartment tour, including my office tour, let me know in the comment section below. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. Also go and follow me on Instagram because I post a lot of behind the scenes of a day trader in Dubai on my Instagram as well. The link will be in the description box below. Thank you for watching and I will see you guys in the next video.